Well, that's not good.
Well, it's not good.
Oh, this is gonna.
Oh,
Okay, there we go. I hit the mic and it turned over. It made the worst screeching noise of all time.
at least I didn't hear it.
Hopefully, booting up Monster Hunter doesn't ruin my NKit processing app.
It will.
Did you know that Wii games are really big?
I mean, it couldn't be more than like 7 gigabytes, right? 4.5. What was the
Yeah,
capacity of a DVD?
still that's still really big when you know when you knowing them, you know.
I mean, you can say committing grievous piracy here. I don't care.
No, what? That's a weird assumption.
Like, unless, the
Obviously, I
thing is, like,
mean,
unless Nintendo's selling or whoever's selling, I don't know, getting whoever's selling it available legally somewhere else, they can literally go eat shit. Like, they can't say anything about it.
no, I just mean fitting them on my shelf, obviously. A shelf that I don't have.
You can commit crimes here. I don't care. As long as it's not an ism, and then we're fine. Finished Sheeran's story. Yay. Yeah, of course, the story is just the first. It's just the first milestone. I'm sure the post game stuff stretches for ages. Um, I'm thinking Evan probably wasn't ready yet, for starters.
Maybe he's walking to the store to buy Final Fantasy 14.
Uh, so the plan, I guess, is middle bites and maybe get something quick and cheeky, and that he also doesn't need. I don't know. Depends how long he'll be. What are the Steam tickets for in the Steamworks?
Oh, fuck! I don't fucking know.
So I keep getting them. This kind of what the hell is this for? But yeah, when he's in, the plan is basically we're back on the Iceborne now.
Hooray! Show
Actually,
it to the smithy. What?
I guess that's something to do. Like the next thing is go on an expedition and like look at shit to trigger the next hunt. So I might as well go do that.
Okay, it's used for armor.
Okay. Well, yeah, Hammer says it's
Clockwork
for
Alpha.
seasonal stuff. So yeah. There he is. Hello.
Woo!
痕跡を探してみようと思います。私は他に調べたいことがあるの。別行動を取りましょう。レイギエナはあんたたちに任せるわ。
I finally arrived.
Welcome.
Were you buying Final Fantasy 14?
No, I already own it.
No, you don't.
No, that's not what I was doing. I had to send an email.
私はこの辺で。
Email.
こっちに行ってみる。
That's one of the reasons why I figured it was probably better to have Monster Hunter today's, because are you ready for big Evan information?
Yes.
I got a job.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh no, Final Fantasy 14 is ruined.
It was.
No,
It already was.
It's not.
Do you need me to show you more wholesome comments from people as I'm uploading these extensions? It's like my favorite part of the morning now. I'm like, I'm gonna stay up until 5 in the morning uploading these so that I can wake up to YouTube comments.
Did that one person who's commented a month ago see them?
Yes.
And did they say something very nice to you?
Yes. And they're commenting on like a lot of them too. Like the most recent one I got is, thank you, thank you, thank you! Finally, an extended versus classic that is perfectly looped and cut that annoying flute at the end.
So you may be wondering, Evan has a job. What does this mean?
What is
Not
the
as
job?
much as you would think. The scheduling of the gang. The job is I will be doing data processing stuff, and putting it in Excel and saving it and databasing stuff for retirement investments.
Ooh.
Boring.
Saucy. Pretty much anything to do with like finance stuff actually can get like oddly saucy. I've gone by my friends who've been in various kinds of bank work. And my brother who was in payroll.
Yeah. So, like I was about to say though, what does this mean for scheduling? Not as much as you would think.
I'm guessing
We've
you're...
largely
Yeah, go ahead.
we've largely been starting at 3, maybe 4, and occasionally even at 5 hour time, which is respectively 8, 9, and 10 Gavin time, which is 10 is a bit late, but it's still a short session we've had here or there when it's had to be a bit late. So Friday is the biggest casualty, in that the earliest I can do things on Fridays is 5 p.m. Eastern time. So the earliest I can do things on Fridays is 10 p.m. for you, Gavin. But that's not entirely a deal breaker. It just means Friday has to be a small session instead of being usually a small session, but sometimes a big session. The whole circumstance was Friday can be something small or something a little bit bigger. Saturday is usually a big deal, and Sunday is optional. Has been how we've carried ourselves. Now Friday is not maybe a big thing. It's gotta be a small thing. As for if me and Chris are doing a thing, that's pretty much unchanged. We were starting at like 4.
In the morning.
So, well, no, that is changed. No more 4 in the morning.
What?
during the weekdays. No more 4 in the morning during the weekdays. 1 in the morning is probably when I'm going to bed. If it's during a weekday. If it is a weekend, I don't care. Unless I actually get tired.
Which you probably will, to be fair.
Yeah.
Especially at first, until you adapt. It's always the worst bits, is the first few weeks.
So... But we've been starting at, like, 4 p.m., so... Take that 4 p.m., make it 5 or 5:30 p.m., which isn't out of the question because we live in the same time zone, Chris, so don't worry too much about that.
It's easy.
That's easy. It's the same time zone. It's just like an hour. So not as much changed as you think.
Right. Money.
Money.
Yeah.
Now Evan can buy all the things that I keep telling him to buy.
Wow.
I feel like it would be peak humor if he didn't, though.
You can't resist the allure of Mario Golf on the Nintendo Switch. Apparently only has 6 courses.
I didn't buy a Switch in 2019 when I still had a job, so we'll have to see.
Wait for the Switch Pro, which is definitely being announced tomorrow.
Alright, what's the next anime product? Seasons up to do here. We're on the Iceborne content now, so I think where we left off was the expedition to like proc the next git. If you guys want to do that yet. Pardon me, haven't.
I feel like I did the expedition. It was because I have the next thing for me is accept ready to strike.
That's
Yep.
it, yeah.
So didn't we already get the scene and I just wait to
I had to get it there, but I got it there now.
okay. So you got the expedition and now you're coming back so
Yeah.
we can do the mission. I got you.
Posted mission. And just remember, Evan, if after like, you know, a year or near a year on the job, someone says, hey, can you train the new guy? You just kill them on the spot. They don't even have to just murder them. This is the only way.
I mean, at my last job, I trained like 2 new guys. It was pretty nice.
You're lucky.
Because do you want to know why it was nice there?
Why?
My last job, I said it before to you guys. It was a call center job, and
Oh,
to
yeah,
train
yeah.
them, we had them do I had them sit in my seat, and I just coached them through calls. And I'm like, I'm not taking calls. They're the ones taking the calls. So that was pretty good. Coach the new guys.
That's valid, actually. Yeah, that's fair then. When you're training them on like getting used to a new system that do programming, and it's just a constant series of I wish I could reach through the screen and just clasp you by the face and whisper things into your mouth.
It's okay to train the new folk if that involves them doing your job for you, while you just tell them if they're doing it wrong or right.
I mean, did you have like an earpiece that you could hear the call, and then you also had an earpiece in their ear, and then when they didn't know what to do, you're like, say no, say no.
No, that's actually. So I was also weird because lots of people liked taking the call center. Was. Everybody likes taking. A lot of people like taking the headset. I preferred big old phone. Just took the phone.
With the classic one?
Yep, it was a phone. Anyway, no, the thing is, it was a pretty good phone. You could mute yourself on the call, and you could put them on hold and all the things from a touchpad. So if they had a question, they just hit. They said 1 sec. Boop. What do I do? They asked this.
How often did that happen? That sounds really annoying for the other person on the other end of the line.
I mean, that's just a part of calling customer service like that. You just kind of have to live with it.
That is what it is.
How many did you teach any new people to use their white people voice?
No. It wasn't sales.
Fair
It was
enough.
just technical support.
Yeah, like technical support is probably easier than like sales support. I mean, not easier, it's probably like less. I guess crushing. But then again, I was sales support for fucking Apple, so.
Yeah. The more consumer facing you get, the more you will talk to the not so big thinkers.
Yeah. Or also did tech support in his job. In some ways,
if you guys are waiting on,
yeah.
if you guys are waiting for me, I've like Xenoblade Chronicles is last, and it's a doozy. But I figured it'd be nice to get this out of the way so my computer doesn't die.
Why are you downloading that?
I'm not downloading it.
Why are you picking it off from the back of a truck outside your house?
I'm processing it. That's a vague enough word, isn't it?
No,
I'm processing it. Which is funny because I own the Switch one, which is probably just objectively better, but you never know.
Yes.
You never know.
I kind of do know.
Wait, do I own the Switch one? Yeah, there it is, right there. I'm never gonna play it.
Why did this have to be done now?
I started this the moment I woke up. Like I said, Wii games are very big, and there are actually a lot of them. Processed Wii. Oh, whoa, 273 gigabytes. Good thing I have 8 of them. 8 terabytes, that is.
If we're still not too far away from the topic, though, I did have a question for you, Gavin. You've been working remote. This new position for me is also remote, but I've not worked remote before, so I had a question, and that is, how do you avoid any temptation to be a piece of garbage in your own home, because it's your home?
I don't. As in, I don't resist the temptation.
He doesn't even have a chair. It's kind of impossible to, resist it.
I mean, like, I get, of course, you stay existing as a person. I get washed and dressed and not dressed. I get washed and everything.
He's naked.
Yeah, basically. No. I wake up, like, 30 minutes when work starts. I wash myself, I eat breakfast, I feed Luigi, I power on the laptop, and then, I just roll into work and it's like, hello everyone. How is it hanging?
What's up? This thing is weak to electricity. If you didn't know.
I think more so my thing, though, is, like, not... Maybe it's because I phrase it as avoid being a piece of garbage. How do you avoid, I'm in my home where all my fun things are? How do I stay focused on doing none of them and working?
I mean...
Because I do have an issue with that.
Well, part of that is... How do I put this? Okay, so... first I'm still at home, like, Northern Ireland's house market is so unbelievably fucked that even if I started saving now, it'll probably take me like 3 to 4 years just to start renting comfortably. It's fucked. And part of that is even just there being things to rent. So, I still live at home, so my mum's about, and, the judging eyes of someone who worked quite a bit all her life just to stay above the poverty line as hard as possible, especially as she grew up through a several decades long civil war, is kind of a domineering hand on keeping your focus. The other side of it is probably because I went through 2 decades of Catholic all boys school.
That probably does a lot.
I have, I pride myself on a fair amount of diligence and focus on stuff. In other words, it just kind of got beat into me, basically. Is the way to put it. And to be fair, like
I don't have that advantage.
to be fair,
well, in quotes, advantage.
Yeah. To be fair, also like what is it? I do have my own computer on. I am just like because even in work when I was in the office, anytime I wasn't on the call, the headphones were on and I had YouTube running in the background tab. Like everyone did that in the office. Some people had like fucking Twitch streams up all day. As long as you were doing your work, no one cared. And that's kind of the other part of it. Like I can just throw on my YouTube videos, my podcasts, whatever the fuck in the background or music, and just sit and do work anytime I'm not on a call, essentially.
Because I'm about to put myself on blast here. That is also how I got fired from my last job.
To be fair, that was a call center, so that's a bit more.
That is a bit more understandable, but it was more so like I would be reading news articles and stuff in between calls. The part that kind of probably went over the line though is that I'm a big podcast listener, so I kind of got the one earbud in trick, and that I would always pause when a call came up. So I never missed a call, but I think they didn't care for that.
Yeah, the thing your focus is split, and to be fair, at a call center, like they're going to be in a way stricter because a lot of times they'll figure they can just get anyone for this job. Is the thing.
Like I said, it's not really a normal call center. It was like a tech support, but not for not consumer facing. It was for tech support for technicians who had to go do installations.
Right.
At like stores for the company. So
yep,
that's kind of where I feel like I erred on the side of getting too because that's what I would say my issue is. I kind of, when I'm comfortable in a situation, I see what is the right amount of comfortable and what is the right amount of okay, this is an urgent thing that has to be concentrated on. And I leaned one way too much.
This is the thing, like, it is kind of just also, like, depends on your job. Something like data entry, you can probably get away with that much more easily, because, like, as long as the data is entered and processed, like, who the fuck can argue, right? As long as it's it's correct, and it's in when it's needed. Who can even say?
I'm more so just erring on the side of caution again before I start, because that did leave a bit of a 1.5 year bad taste in my mouth.
I can imagine, yeah. Fucker. I wish I could get up.
Well, it could be worse. You could be paralyzed and then immediately dead.
I might be. There we go.
Immediately.
Yep,
dead.
I got killed because. Hang on. First, I need to get. Please get up. Please get up. Please get up. Please get up. Alright. This is the only downside of keeping this set for a while is that I'm going to be behind on defense for a good while. So this is going to be saucy for a bit. Until I can replicate at least wide range plus full mushroom-mancer on something else. What am I looking for? I do have antidotes. That's not what I wanted to put in there, actually. I'll put this in.
Oh my god, look at that thing. What the heck?
What?
That's a vulgar Anjanath.
Oh.
He swears.
But yeah, I'm trying to find my way back down. It's been a while since I've been in the Hoarfrost Reach. Here's the thing, that the nature of my job is that when I'm not in this eternal hell of constantly having a new hire strapped to my back who doesn't pay attention to the explanatory calls where our boss tells us what we have to do and exactly how we have to do it. Vulgar and enough. You know, whenever that's not happening, I can pretty... What the hell is this? I can pretty casually, you know, just throw on the headphones and just fuck about, basically.
Makes sense.
Fucking damn it. God, come on.
Like, cause the point at which I got too comfortable was that it was kind of egregious at the end of projects. Like, oh, they're installing new registers, but there's like 3 stores that are gonna call in today. So you're gonna answer like 20 calls over 8 hours, and they're gonna last like about 5 minutes each, so that's not much calls at all, and that's not much time on the phone, so sit and read news or something? And then I just listen to podcasts. And that was no good.
Right, I'm actually back now. I had to retrieve the cat.
The cat.
Yeah. So, anyway, what did I miss? Because I didn't hear anything after I vanished.
Oh, I was just saying, like...
Yep.
See, it was the most egregious it was like... when we were nearing the end of projects, like, oh, we're rolling out new registers, and we're near the end of that project, so there's only like 5 stores on the docket for today.
Yeah.
So you're not going to have that many calls at all. You might have, maybe even at max a half hour between calls in some cases when it's really slow at the end of a project. So just read the news. I was like, can I maybe this, because this is unbearable otherwise.
Yeah.
Can I master the kind of keeping my focus on, like, always answer the phone, but, you know, maybe give myself something to listen to. And I was like, I feel like I did a good job. I've never dropped a call in my entire time there. But they did not care for it.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. That's the thing with call centers and stuff like that. Is like, yeah, it's like anyone reasonable. They say as long as you get the fucking calls done and you don't mess up any of those, or, you know, the chats or whatever support you were on. Because I was on chats, you know, like it's perfectly fine. But because they're also like, they are all like slave drivers, and they are, you know, they insist that anything but constant 100% focus, which is patently unreasonable, is, you know, unfair because they're all deranged.
And I also don't want it to sound like I was purposefully being, like, degenerate, though, because the whole thing is, I did that, and I assumed they would say, hey, knock it up.
Yeah.
But I got no warning. It was about a month, since I would occasionally be like, oh, really nothing's going on. Let me just listen to something for a minute.
Yeah.
And then about a month after that, I started popping that in here and there. You're fired. I didn't get warned once. I didn't get a hey, you're fired. That's it.
Yeah.
And I feel like that doesn't seem like, that was what didn't sit with me though.
There is a bit of an advantage over here, whereas if, you know, they can't do that still, because if they try to do that over here, immediately you could just go to the ombudsman or whatever, and you just eat their ass out in the, like, a fucking unfair dismissal trial.
Gavin, that's a good thing, not a bad thing.
I mean, you know, it depends on the asshole. And if they want it.
Eating ass is a good thing.
But, you know what I mean. I would just shove their nose in their own shit. It is the other way to put it down.
Because I also don't want it to seem like, oh, I didn't care about the job, because I feel like I did care pretty good about that job.
It's kind of thing, like, you know, depending on, in my job, I won't lie, like, I am an unrepentant time thief, because, you know, like, boss makes $1, I make $10, so I shit company time.
Yes.
Well, you know, you want my, like, fully 100% undivided attention, you double my pay, otherwise you fuck off. But again, like, it is the thing of, you know, I like my work, I take pride in it, I do everything gets done. But yeah, like, the only times, like, stuff I've been involved on has been, like, you know, late for its expected thing is, well, most recently actually, has been Test fucked up and pushed it back and insisting that was broken and wrong. It turns out, oh no, Test just didn't set anything up properly and assumed we were at fault. Fucking Test. But, you know, so it goes. It's just the thing, I mean, like, as long as you actually do the work, no one can reasonably and rightfully say that you know, you're fucking about or anything. That's all there is to it. Some level of distraction and all is kind of guaranteed, even kind of necessary. We all, like, everyone knows this. Well, most know this anyway.
Unless you're a prude.
Unless you're
got him.
Fuck. Is he gettable? Do I have the stuff? I don't have the stuff. I guess he's not gettable yet.
Not that I see.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Did you just laugh at me?
He is getting low, so he's perhaps a bit eager, but he's getting close. Ow. Let's heal your health. I got your poison. Remember your mantles if you need them, because, you know, we are fighting master rank enemies with high rank gear, even really good high rank gear. It's still stat difference. There's a limp. Does anyone have stuff?
What? Oh, Shane. Oh.
Anyone got a trap? Because I don't.
Let's see. Yes.
Problem.
Never leave home without it.
There we go.
I was also going to attempt to go to the trap, but malware bites popped up and said, "Do you want to do malware bites?" And then it covered my item bar. And before you suggest the radial wheel, which wasn't covered by the malware bites pop-up,
It's not set
I
up.
don't have shock traps on the radial wheel, so it wouldn't work either.
If you did, I'd be like, what?
じゃあ行こうか。これはすごいね。
調査団の船ではなさそうですね。いえ、それよりもっと古いでしょうか。
Sea of Thieves crossover.
This looks like a regular boat, not a monster hunter boat.
There's like a mortal's boat. Fucking like glorified warship.
見つけた。
I don't know what that means.
不思議な材質だね。こんなもの見たことがないよ。あの人の字だ。
あの人。
調査団が派遣されるずっと前、新大陸を目指した冒険家がいたの。いつかは見つけられると思っていたけど、大量のモンスターが騒いでいる。
蓋。
石を見つけた。特殊な環境下で生成。調べる。これ以上は破れているわね。
レギエーナたちの異常な行動と歌。今の状況はこのメモと似ています。
その石を調べる必要がありそうね。
イエーイ
探したぞあんたたち。お、すげえ古い船だな。
ちょっとそれは後にしましょう。アステラから招集がかかったわ。急いで戻りましょう。
It's him, the pure one.
同じ石だと
The criminal.
まさか新大陸から持ち帰ったってことかい？
やっと謎に近づけると思ったのに。
一緒に来るかい？
She's acting like, oh, she can't possibly ever come back to fucking Celiana.
知りたいことから
And it's like, you could. The commission will just kick you back over the second the Astera thing is on.
No, once you look away from Celiana, it ceases to be.
It turns to salt.
It's the best part of the game! It's the best part of the game!
は優秀だぞ。断る理由なんかないよな。
皆さん、ありがとうございます。
いい仲間じゃない。
話はまとまったわね。行きましょう。
またな。
Well, they've killed the handler.
She's going to die the second we leave.
Yeah. Maybe I think I had it backwards. When you look away from the handler, she ceases to be, not Celiana itself.
I was talking with Luke about Monster Hunter World versus Rise.
Mm.
A very hot topic with me. And he was like, I kind of like, I don't really care for the characters in Rise, but I do actually miss the characters in World. And I was like, even the handler, even though you hated her, she made you feel something. And he's like, you know what? Yes, actually. That's a weird thought.
彼女は現在別件の調査に取り掛かっています。この人。
なるほど。では本題に入る。
I mean, that's partly because, like, the twins are the only ones who get any real character in Rise, to be fair.
先日大アリ塚のアリスと
Everyone else has, like, a set character and then don't move anywhere, but at least everyone here gets to flex a bit.
現在のところは
What's his name? Hojo. He's a good guy.
アウルムアシトプケプケ
I don't know who Hojo is.
He's the fat guy on the tadpole.
研究班の見解によ
I
り
think. I don't know if that's his name. That's just what I remember.
何らかの異変を感じ取り活動を活発化しているのかもしれない。それが事実とあらばこととなる。実際にレイギエナの異変を目撃した君の力をぜひ借りたい。
では、アシの資料はこの人に。記録は私が行い。
I do love the implication of the serious handler talking about, like, you as, like, the temporary partners. Kind of like, aha, Pure Boy got kicked to the curb as well. The idea is, like, of course, it's meant to be like she's doing, like, handling you both, I guess. But in reality, I'm pretty sure it's he got kicked to the bench.
あなたの担当はアシの調査よ。しばらくよろしくね、相棒さん。
Wait, if he was kicked to the bench, does that mean Siri? No, wait, what was his excitable A-lister? Does that also mean he doesn't really appear in Iceborne that much?
He's in cutscenes a little bit, but for now,
A
he's just, like,
little bit.
punted onto the bench, basically.
Cool.
Ah, fuck, all my stuff came down.
Doesn't that mean the two most hated characters are destroyed?
Yes.
Or is it just Chris who hates the excitable
It's the
A-lister?
best part of the game.
I mean, I don't know why, like, anyone hates the handler, because I'm kind of like, she just can't exist. But sure. I mean, like, yes, like, her cutscene antics where she constantly, you know, like, needs to be saved is, like, stupid, but otherwise I'm kind of like, yeah, whatever.
They, like, try to do this happy-go-lucky character, so I'm like, hey, I like that kind of character. So that's keeping me kind of anchored, but at the same time, they just don't do it right. Why am I back in this hellhole hub? I didn't even realize.
But we have to work from here.
You're gonna work from here. Anyway, I don't hate the handler, but she does always say, "Hey!" when I get back to the hub, that kind of elicits a response that I don't know what it is, but it doesn't feel good.
One thing I never realized was the serious handler up near the kitchen has the table filled with books.
She doesn't eat food, she eats knowledge.
These guys have cutscenes, and I've just intrinsically put the first one, No Time for Naps, in if we all want to go watch those, and then Bandy back out.
I will go for the cutscene.
Sure enough, and she also just has one singular plate. Granted, it's still massively sized, but it's one singular plate of food. As opposed to, like, multiple.
So I still can't get over how they're like, we don't care about you following tracks anymore. We just don't care.
Yeah, we're doing naps. Just because that was the top one of the two, so I was kind of like, yeah, just hit that one first. I wasn't thinking as I did it, but such as we've gone.
This thing's weak to water. You can tell because water wakes you up when you sleep. At least that was my mnemonic device.
Yeah, the fun thing I like is that you come into this quest and she's just, you know, like, actually reciting off the start of, like, a recording log saying, you know, like, Hunter is taking point time, managing recording and all that, very professional. It's kind of like, damn. Kind of wish we did have that more, actually.
It's the best part of the game. Let's continue the hunt. Left the quest.
It's purple Omu. This is purple.
Class is up for when everyone's back.
You know, Chris, if this is the best part of the game, then does that mean the inevitable point where they're gonna force the handler back to you and make it a big emotional scene because they know that you, the player, love the handler is the worst part to you?
It's depressing, honestly.
It's gonna happen. I know it. I can see it coming from 30 miles away.
Wait, I have to change my... Oh, son of a... I have to change my weapon anyway. Did I make a water insect wave?
I feel like you did.
There it is, but I don't know if it's the best I can have right now.
Look at if I can get more wide range gems, like the next best suit I can swap into for the moment will be the Banburo one, because that has Mushroomancer on it, up to 3 already. Hello, Luigi.
bunch of exclamation marks.
Trying to think about. Two more friendship jewels, which to be fair, like are relatively common-ish from the jewel grinding quest, so that might not be too bad to get. With that, plus a gem slot 4, kind of wide range mushroom answer, and then also that will free up the charm slot to be used for something else. Actually, because put that on, and the Bambro suit already has 2 mushroom answer on it. These are just musing for shit. Because the early master rank suits can actually last a good while. Like I wore the Beotota's suit from the start of Iceborne all the way into a good chunk of the post game.
I'm wearing this one regardless. Graphics device crashed? What?
What?
My graphics device crashed, apparently.
Are you active? Can you see?
No, absolutely not. The game closed.
Oh yeah, the game's gone.
That's interesting.
I guess
Looks like someone needs a 3080 graphics card.
Yeah, I know. Man, I love sitting on the Best Buy website waiting for their thing to turn yellow again and doing nothing else.
It's a good hammer.
Only for it to not fucking work and then doing it again.
He crashed out. I don't think it's gonna let him back in the quest.
That's right, because we're 4 stack. I guess we just leave then.
I'm gonna return from the quest.
Oh my god, did it not save?
No, it usually doesn't. Let's just roll it back in then. Wait, I will be back in a sec.
Oh, okay, it did, I guess.
Were you in the quest or?
No, like I thought I would have to fight Viper Toby.
Oh, right, that's it. Okay.
Beginning of this version of the hub music reminds me of fucking Dragon Quest.
After that Viper Toby Kadachi fight, though, I did feel a lot squishier, and that I was just able to be hurt more.
I could have had the new Kadachi Fury that entire time. Cool.
Big thing. I am still using the Odogaron pieces, but I'm wondering if I'm wrong in feeling that the gap between armor, like low rank, high rank, and master rank armor, is a little too wide. I can't I might be biased from the perspective that two of my pieces aren't that great, even in later high rank. But hmm.
Okay, well, to upgrade my water, I need 1 Jared shard. Which you could probably get just from bonking it. I could probably get just from bonking it. Yeah, the Plunder Blade too, that exists.
That's a good blade.
Splendid. I never report back to the fucking research center. Oh my god. Oh my god, I thought that was one of you guys at the quest board.
No. Unless. What if it
Haha.
was? Haha.
Unless. Even as a line for when you get dropped in. That's a bonk. Blood sack. Rat. Ow. I wonder if the Geratodus roar is just a remixed version of the Kezu cry, or the other way around. I don't know if the Kezu just kept its same audio file or whatever. Please drop it. I just did one. One of the most common things. You know, fine, whatever. Oh, the cat got it. Hooray. Your Palco can now use Palorang. No problem. I've been like excommunicated or something. Maybe I have been. Maybe. I don't know what's happening.
Woohoo! Oh dear.
Starting it, fix it.
I can't believe Discord crashed.
Oh no, it didn't crash on my end. No one was saying anything, so I restarted my computer.
Oh, I wasn't saying anything. Gavin's been gone and Hammer's muted.
Well, I guess it needed a restart anyway.
Haha.
I thought the graphics card thing just ruined everything.
Ooh.
Alright, what happened? I heard talking, but I got wrangled into shit.
I thought my Discord died and my game died because everyone was AFK, so I restarted my computer.
Right. Is the quest up? Like, has anything happened?
No.
No.
Alright, let's throw that up. Sorry about all that. It was just, you know, shenanigans occurring.
Wait, I would like to use a voucher, because I'm full of them.
Go for it.
Also, because we're fighting it for the first time, so of course you want a lot of parts of a new monster.
It is dropped. There he is. Oh yeah, because we were, you know, talking about jobs earlier, and because it came to mind again there, I was talking to my mom. I just wanted to point out that at the end of my work day today, Tess was going, oh, these changes you made to this one console have not occurred. Like, look, I look at it, and like, I have a screenshot of nothing happening, and I look at it right away, and I'm kind of like, you just didn't update your fucking console. Like, I can just tell it right, because there's shit there that's been deprecated 2 updates ago. You just didn't update your fucking console, and you know.
Updates don't actually do anything. Everyone knows that.
So like, you know, feel super hard for like QA testers and all who get really screwed, and you know, like especially in video game development and everything. But also fuck testers. You know, just fuck testers, honestly.
Speaking of updating, are you gonna update to Windows 11?
I mean, probably eventually.
It's made for gamers. You're a gamer, right?
Not the kind they want.
But Evan could just skip Windows 8, 9, and 10.
No, I'm on Windows 8.
Honestly, I forgot they released Windows 8. They skipped 9 for some technology reason, I guess, then.
Yeah, it's because they didn't want to cause compatibility issues with like the Windows 90, like 95, 98, and all that.
Windows 9.5.
Jeez, meow, I got the living room door. But when I end up going downstairs, I'm just wrangling my small son because I'm out of it now. I have no patience.
Just put him in the grass again.
Remember there was one guy who said Windows 10 was supposed to be the last one, and we were just gonna update it forever? So much for that guy.
That beautiful, tragic creature who didn't think Microsoft wouldn't want, you know, like a fresh round of OS money every decade or so.
But Windows 10 can't be utilized by gamers.
It's more like every half decade, I'd think, because
it's closer to half decade, but
Why did
I
this
know
take
10.
us all
I know
there?
10 came out in 2015 because Chris said, "Evan, why don't you have Windows 10?" when he bought me Sea of Thieves.
It's been so long. How is that even possible?
How is what possible?
You not having Windows 10.
It's I just don't have Windows 10.
I would understand that, except that you're apparently on Windows 8, which is tragic.
Yeah, it's Windows 8.1 though, so it's
Okay,
pretty good.
that's better then. Okay, that's usable at least. If you were raw Windows 8, I'd be like, Evan, man, I'm sorry, I'm buying your Windows 10 OEM key, like right now. Windows 8.1 is usable.
Wow, I just couldn't see anything there.
Use Windows 8.1 on my work laptop, although we're not being upgraded to Windows 10 because we found out how to make shit work.
Yeah. So, because the guy who helped me from high school, who assisted me in building my first computer, I asked him, shouldn't I stick with 7? And he was like, no, 8.1's not as bad as you think. And it's got the new stuff. And I was like, if you say so.
That being said, you should have stuck with 7.
And then he gave me 8.1. He's not a doofus when it comes to computers, but I think it was more a matter of taste.
A matter of bad taste. But yes.
And then 2 months from when I built the first computer, the full release of Windows 10 came out.
I mean, to be fair, like, I stayed on Windows 7 for like a full... Basically until my computer after Windows 10 came out. Because then it became impossible to find Windows 7.
Man, it crashed again.
Oh, that's not good. Is this because your downloads are still going, maybe?
Nope. I restarted the computer and everything. And maybe it was the graphics card update that was recent.
That would do it. You may have to roll back your...
your
driver.
Can I just do that from this thing?
If it's NVIDIA, probably, yeah. To be fair, like, AMD also pretty easy to roll back on. Fuck. Thank you, you fucker. I say, we're into fighting this, we'll just kill this thing, or catch it or whatever, and then do it again with Chris.
That's annoying.
Annoying, but it has to be done.
I don't like that.
The alternative is we've already spent resources and we'll just go back to waiting. At least this way, we get like we get extra Paloomy bits.
Oh, I don't want to go into Dev Manager. No!
I mean, the good news is, like, you know, we're finally beginning to see some nation, one of the biggest ones at that, take action of some sort against cryptocurrency mining and shit, so, you know, already, apparently, especially in Europe, like, NVIDIA bits are beginning to look more viable to obtain. And remember, like, we might not be a 3080, but 3070s and 3060s are really fucking good for the price.
No, Chris wants a graphics card that will be good for the next 10 years.
I mean, like a 3070 will be good for the next 10 years.
No.
The next 15 years.
I'm just gonna reinstall the driver and hope that works, because, I don't know, do these not install correctly sometimes?
It's possible.
So you're reinstalling the same driver that is currently is?
Yes, because I don't want to go into Device Manager.
That doesn't work and you have to roll back. I know I mean I am AMD though, but it's probably something similar for NVIDIA.
Should be close enough,
go to the website. And you go to the website and say, get this driver, and then do a fresh install of this driver. Which is the most recent one that isn't. And overwrite the driver.
In the Device Manager, there goes my screen because it's installing the update.
If you're
how unfortunate
on the saucy NVIDIA 3000 series, you know, the NVIDIA built-in, you know, UI and handler shit also just lets you like roll back drivers and shit just casually from there. It's good shit.
Maybe I'll just close Chrome, even though I doubt that's the problem.
Yeah, might be if it's a memory thing. Depends how much Chrome you've got open.
Chrome.
Speaking of which, my like work laptop are getting new ones that use Windows 10 instead of 8.1 for dev reasons. The new ones have like fucking 32 gigabytes of RAM. It's kind of like, oh well, this now has more RAM than my Beef House desktop. It's time to buy like a new set of sticks, I guess.
I don't think that's necessary.
I think it's necessary.
Does RAM like decay?
It can, yes.
Because like I've had these for probably 5 years, and the moment I get a 3080, I have to get a new motherboard, and this case kind of sucks. I kind of want to hold more hard drives in it and stuff, so it probably can't even fit the damn 3080 anyway. So I'm just like, I'm just gonna make a new computer, even though this one works pretty fine.
You can salvage all your drives and shit, but that's probably about it.
Yeah, I'm like, should I replace the RAM or should I just pop these ones in there?
To be honest, like a reason to replace your RAM is that new motherboards will have like way higher speeds around. I don't remember if yours is DDR4 already or not as well. DDR4.
I don't even know how to check that.
It's like, I think it will show you in your Windows device info. Or, again,
I don't even know how to get there.
it's one of like the simple Windows options in control panel somewhere. If I remember right, I think that will tell you your RAM class. I think it can tell you your speed.
Device specifications. Installed RAM, 16 gigabytes. Is that all you're gonna tell me?
I'm gonna have to see if I can find it. I could have sworn I remember seeing it somewhere telling me that. It's like mine's was like 2,400 or something. For even that's like on the lower end these days. Yeah.
What was that green flashing on the top of my game right there? That's a little scary. It's doing it again.
That's a bit concerning.
Oh my god, the world is glitching. Like, you know, the wheel above the investigation people?
Yeah.
Like, the background behind the wheel is turning green.
That doesn't sound good.
Oh no, that's even when I clicked in. That's fun. It wasn't doing this before. And if only those people...
Yeah.
Only those people saying that nature was healing and, you know, scalpers aren't going to be as big of a problem weren't lying!
I mean, it will take time for that to happen, but they're not lying.
I don't care! I want it now!
The alternative is you just look for like new storage buildings that look like they're refrigerated, just kick in the door and, you know, like help yourself.
Save the progress. Windows are...
What's that? Has it crashed again? Or?
No, it's just... Why is it flashing green?
That does sound like a driver issue, honestly.
Reinstalling the driver made it worse!
This is the part where you have to roll back to the previous driver. Yeah.
Why not just type device manager in? Like, these guides that are like, use Windows R. It's like step 1 and you're an idiot.
That was some stylish shit there, Hammer. That's a hell of a way to stop someone sleeping.
Display adapters. This device is working properly, is the device status. Well, I guess yeah. I don't have to do anything then. Roll back. I can't! It's grayed out!
This is where you have to go to like their website and get a copy of the previous drivers to do a fresh install. And maybe Google instructions because I forget. Actually, it's not that I forget, it's that I haven't done it on older NVIDIA cards on the AMD. Alright, we're good.
I don't even know how I uninstalled it. If I hit uninstall device, will that ruin everything?
Yes.
Why is that even a thing?
Sometimes you need to. In very rare instances, you need to. I don't know if that's all that. Well, tell when he's flying. Oh, he just fucked up. What are you doing? Is he just sucking sand off that rock?
GTX 1070, a GeForce 10 series?
Yes.
What's notebooks?
Notebooks are like smaller, weaker, shittier laptops. Yeah, and Chromebooks are notebooks that just use like a Chrome-based OS. As tragic as that sounds.
I used Chromebooks once or twice in high school.
What'd you make of it?
What a sad machine.
Yeah. Here's the fun thing of like, apart from PCs, like when I was on Apple customer service, of course they made us do all of it from like fucking Macs. And I'm kind of like, Mac OS and Mac's actually pretty good computers. Not worth that price. Nowhere near. Like, goddamn no.
So this is telling me to uninstall the driver?
Yeah, you can probably do that. That's like their actual instructions. Like, it will make your computer go for a bit.
Oh no, this is driversupport.com's instructions.
That's the thing is, I don't know if the NVIDIA one will do it, but when I download here's the driver I want on my computer from AMD's website, I just run the EXE, and then it says, would you like to install it clean? We will uninstall the old one while we install this one you picked specifically. That's what I did. You might want to try that.
Like the RTX cards have like a built-in handler for this shit now, which is nice. I don't know if the 10 series does.
The GeForce Experience, or what is probably RTX Experience now or something.
Something like that.
I think it automatically uninstalled the old driver when I installed the new one. They're like, you don't need that anymore.
Does it have an option to be able to roll back? Oh, for God's sake.
No, that was grayed out.
Okay. And it was grayed out the GeForce Experience?
No, it's just not there.
Okay.
Stop advertising the RTX to me. You don't need to. I want to put ray tracing in Mario 64, but I can't.
Yeah, I could probably do that and laugh about it. So I want to imagine a world where Mario 64 is ray tracing.
The I think rendered 96 is just better, but if they ever get to the point where you can actually combine the two, like that early build that they showed on Digital Foundry, it was like magic, dude.
Just gonna like set it up to run it through this monitor and just play like 4K 120 FPS Mario 64 with ray tracing.
I mean, do you have the Windows port?
Not set up.
Not set up.
I have like some shit of it downloaded somewhere, but not any of the recent version stuff by the Sony. I didn't have to look into that. For God's sake. Sony sleep quiet, oh my god.
Looks like it's running the EX installed it. Hooray!
Did it install the old one, yeah?
Yeah.
Good, good.
Get the latest GeForce news. Give us your email address and age. Weird.
Give us those 3 funny digits on the back of your credit card.
Oh, I hope Vegas saved that. I don't think it matters. Fox's Wedding is like the easiest loop in the goddamn disc, so I'm not too worried.
Wake me up, water. Yeah, there we go.
Alright, green flashing, green flashing, green flashing. Are you there?
Oh, that's
Hey, you guys are still doing that shit?
I mean, we are fighting like, you know, like a 4 stacked monster with like 3 people. It didn't resync it because of the way you dropped.
Yeah, but like, you beat Behemoth, right?
I mean, yeah, but this thing probably has more health by virtue of being a master rank monster. Also, it's constantly shitting sleep clouds that stop us from hit hacking for several seconds at best.
Have you tried not being in the sleep clouds?
Fuck's sake. Its heartbeat is low, but it's not limping yet. Almost there, though.
Almost. Yeah, that is so. I don't know why, but I just out of nowhere remembered DDR Mario Mix, and when you almost beat something, it says sorry, almost.
I was gonna say, is that a reference to something?
It was a reference to something. It was a reference to DDR Mario Mix.
Oh, that triggers foresight slash. Interesting. Well, I'm out of reach at that point, but hey. Get. Please. I'm not trying to use red or right, I'm trying to fucking drink. Yeah, that works. Oh wait, you weren't sleeping. You were drinking, I think. I didn't have that. DDR Mario Mix.
What? It was an odd type for sure.
I only ever saw it in like what is it? Yeah, like game magazines and shit. You saw, you know, review like it was like okay and everything, kind of like, oh, I'll never see this, even though it's apparently a thing. And sure enough, I never saw it, even though it's apparently a thing.
You can see, you know, Mario go on an adventure because there's a story mode, and he's gotta use the power of dancing.
While Luigi's there.
He's there.
The problem with like one of the many problems with like, you know, Konami being the way that they are is that we don't get to see like Step Mini and DDR games and shit like that anymore. I say like 3 arcades in Japan that aren't allowed to open anymore. Alright, there we go. Thanks for him to fly though. Goodbye, Evan.
I hit him.
He was just taking you away for a bit. It's gonna keep there. He goes. Where the hell is this going? The sky flies. I feel like the only kind of like cryptid Nintendo game I've ever actually owned was like Pokemon Channel. And that was about it.
Is Pokemon Channel a React video?
I'm sure there's plenty of them.
No, I mean, you watch Pikachu watch TV. Is this
That's
the
road
precursor?
actor, yeah. You're right.
Go to twitch.tv/speedslasher to watch him react to Pokemon Channel for 4 streams somehow. What is he even doing in there?
I don't know how you'd get 4 streams out of it, because I feel like you'd do it all in one and that'd be it. You just skip time.
Does it have an art program in it?
Yes, actually it does.
Alright, that would probably explain it.
It was my filthy secret when I was a kid, because like let me make Jirachis and like fucking copies of Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. And then you'd play with friends and you'd have a Jirachi and they'd be like, how the fuck do you get Jirachi? What is that? Arr.
No.
Alright. have to fight that again. You're in the game still, right? Like everything's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like if you guys left, we'd be able to beat it by now.
You're gonna have to post it because we can't post completed assignments. I mean, and also you say that, but that would also mean for like legitimately 24 minutes we'd be milling about doing anything else. The main thing of like growing up in a PAL region up until, you know, like the PS3 era when A, I was old enough to start having money of my own, and B, learned, you know, the meaning of region free and importing became pretty easy. That, you know, you just constantly hear about these like other fantastical mad games you'd always only ever see. They didn't even have English and all that, but you never see them anywhere. And eventually you learn that, oh, they were just never released there, but like the magical lands of America and Japan got everything. And then you see something like Pokemon Channel, and you're kind of like, oh my god, there's a god. I knew for years there was a Pokemon Stadium too, but I never saw it. I think we did get that one, but yeah, you just never saw it.
Did you get Pokemon Box?
I don't think we did, actually.
But how else are you gonna get a Linoon with Belly Drum and Hyperspeed on it?
I don't know. Action replay, I guess.
Wow.
I'm going gun this time for reasons. I wonder what those reasons could be. Could it be being able to hit it from outside the sleep cloud?
Could it
Thank
also
God.
be that it flies a lot? That's another good reason.
Chris was just out of range for the Devil's Blight buff. No, we did get Pokemon Box, apparently. Again, one of those things I never actually saw in any game shop, and I was in game shops often.
Wow, I wonder why. Is it because it's useless?
You know, I was pondering earlier while you were gone, Gavin, whether the armor gap between low rank, high rank, and master rank armors may have been a little too large, but I think it might have just been Viper Toby Kadachi does a lot of damage.
I'm thinking
So
that.
I was like, is the best high rank armor still not good enough for master rank? Because Final Fantasy XIV has this down. If you get the best armor in Final Fantasy XIV, you can play through the entire story of the next expansion without
Pretty
worrying
comfortably,
about your
yeah.
armor. And it's like, you future-proof yourself. That's the point of grinding.
Unless you only play one class.
No, even then. Like, if even then, you have it easier, actually, because you just get your own class's armor and you're good.
You get your best in slot gear for Shadowbringers, then you play through the entire story of Endwalker up to like the last 10% without changing armor at all.
It's gonna be weird, because, like, I'm gonna be going into Shadowbringers as, like, Dark Knight with, like, Exarchic gear. I have that just because I had money, and it's kind of, you know, I want to be able to kill our Extreme Primals solo a lot quicker. It makes the difference that she has, like, an entire fucking minute off some of them. I don't have the sword yet, though. And, I just realized, oh shit, no one's gonna have that going in the Endwalker because we're all going into it at the start. That's gonna be weird to think about.
Yes. Wee! I'm killing them.
Sorry, Hammer.
That ate my piercing pods. Hello? Come on, Capcom, make a functional game.
Damn. Gets inconvenience once, make a functional game. You joke, but there are people who do think like that, and that's what the scary part is.
This is like the worst place to fight this thing.
Kinda, yeah. That was like almost humorously timed as I'm just approaching and you just land directly in front of me with a big spike sound just inches from it.
Wow, that was pretty wiggly.
Pretty
not good.
wiggly.
Oh,
I don't think there's a Diablo. No, there's a Diablos on this map. I think we're far away from the void though.
That's so annoying.
Can you bounce off the wind rig? Wind rigs? Winged rigs?
I could. Still up there?
Yep.
Problem is I need the red extract.
Just gonna fix Evan for himself. There we go. Oh, come on. I got that off.
Oops, all weakened.
Goodbye.
Alright, I can't do that.
Sadly. Ow, my fucking face. No, it just fucked off. Alright.
Oh no.
Hi, Diablos.
It's Diablo 2.
Master rank Diablos, so it actually hurts again. Okay. Weird. Oh my god, why did it run so far?
Alright, fucking hell.
Worth the shot.
Thought it was gonna roar, but I guess not.
Wow. Do I say it?
Yes.
Hold on, where's that?
Are you going back for hammer? Okay, no, he's awake now. We're just kind of leaving him lying there in the middle of those slightly aggressive herbivores.
Need to put Constitution on this thing.
Do fucking like polar and aquatic mobility on this fucking thing. Ow, my bones. Nope, paralyzed. Broke a wing, I think. Probably the other wing too. Or not, it's the face or something. I'm pretty sure, as I think about it, I know the exact point where high rank armor is not going to cut it defensively. But we'll see. I forget where exactly it is, the specific monster, but I'm pretty sure that monster is the exact point where it's kind of like, okay, now it's time to beef up. And that'll probably be the point where we look into making either our master rank sets or, you know, something to even the odds. Certainly by the end, you basically need to be having master rank sets or you're just going to get iced casually. I thank you for breaking that horn off. Expertly done.
All I did was hit a Kelpie.
This thing is so predictable for foresight slashes half the time, it's so nice. Except when it shits sleep clouds, then it becomes awful. Thank you, Jesus. Why you do that?
This is not gonna last, that's for sure. Oh my god, it did. Oh my god, I'm still going. Hello?
Happens sometimes. There we go. got skulls.
Wait, I'm doing this one. Still no tail. Wow.
Get in the box.
Fifteen minutes.
Might a lot more comfy with a fourth guy and have someone on gun.
Might as well.
You killed that Kelby.
Are you using the paralysis weapon, Evan?
No, that was a water weapon.
I got
Said it
a
was
low-level
sweet
hunter
water.
helper at Warlord.
Was that the wide range one?
Give me critical boost and tool specialist as a size 4 gem. I also got a free meal and critical eye the critical eye one. It's pretty good actually. I think I paralyzed it with a single paralyzed shot. God damn. The shot that counts. Just a quick time check. When did you have to go again, Chris?
Probably like in 50 minutes.
We can probably fit in the next guy then.
I mean, actually, I could that's probably when I should just order food, and then I can keep going until the food gets here.
So order food in 50 minutes and then go?
Order food in 50 minutes, keep playing, leave when it arrives.
Alright. Well, everyone go pop your cutscene for the next guy.
What are we fighting again?
Colored puke.
Oh, okay, that's ice. For obvious reasons.
It's because it's a giant dick.
If I remember right, this thing is at the jelly arena.
Yeah.
You know the jelly arena. Have you guys ever slept in a waterbed?
No.
Okay, neither have I.
Hammer also hasn't.
Like, can you imagine putting the sheets on that thing? Oh, I should probably get the red pit and bonk it while I'm here.
Bonk what? The puke?
Yeah.
Hope I didn't leave out too early.
This thing is me when I drink water.
Alright.
Me when I go to the bathroom in the morning after sleeping.
Aggressively destroying smaller creatures.
I rolled through that. Get out of here. This is Luke in the morning.
Are you still fighting?
Throwing up. Oh, no. There we go. I bonked it. I was just like, I'm gonna bonk it to get a material since that takes 2 seconds, you know? Wow, I got a fell wing out of it. Wait, hold on. While I'm here, use the Palarang. Wait, I need that for the Laguna Glaive. Wait, this is actually valuable. Not the Ziziyaku, you idiot. You get him? Okay, whatever.
I got a coral puke cortex just by looking at him. I didn't even hit him.
Just shed one for you.
I guess I'll use a voucher. Ever think about how Monster Hunter has a stamina system that actually isn't terrible?
Yeah.
Like, it exists. It's crazy.
Because the game is actually designed around it instead of just being bolted on as an obligation. Like, you know, most of them. Like, the two that always come to mind for that are, like, Breath of the Wild. Because, like, not Breath of the Wild, exactly. Climbing and that was fine, that was down. And you're sprinting around the object, too. Skyward
Yeah.
Sword also just straight up shouldn't have it at all. Like, that's just, like, complete horseshit.
That's obvious.
And then the other one is, like, Yokai Watch, just because I'm always like, this is frightfully too small for the amount of running I have to do. Was it? There's another one I remember thinking it was just like, why? Or that might just actually be like a lot of shooters just being like, oh, your sprint is like 3 seconds long. It's like there's literally no reason for this. Just, why?
Or staminums or something.
And then you play Doom and just purge yourself of that horribleness. Okay, so... Should you just be standing here? Okay, you are. I was like, is he
No,
crouched again?
I was I was typing something.
Okay.
Don't hit yet. Don't hit yet.
Alright.
Smash, 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 smash! Yes! Oh, that's... Oh.
But yeah, most of my like truly viable replacements for the Neuro Reaver all come from later Iceborne monsters, so I'll be keeping this thing for a good while. It's easy. This is a puke that pukes and shits. It just sprays out both ends. It's terrible.
When I eat food in Mexico and on the Disney cruise. It wasn't me, but it was my cousin. That actually happened.
God. Were they allergic?
I don't know. I think it was just, you know, tourist trap Mexican food.
I can't say I've ever had that.
What is this debuff? Wet?
Water
What,
blight.
water blight?
What did that
Fuck
one
your
do again?
stamina.
Yeah, fuck your stamina.
Oh, that's it.
Should remember to bring null berries a lot more often than I do, because Iceborne is blight hell. Three knockdowns. You love to see it. Where'd he go?
It's not even the exact correct color or face, but I look at this guy, I say, that's Gritty from the...
From the NHL Philadelphia team.
I don't remember that team's name.
The Flyers. See, because their logo is a P-wing, and despite living in, yeah, basically Philadelphia all my life, I'm like, I just realized that like probably 3 years ago. I just thought it was like a weird shelf thing because I looked at it the other way.
That reminds me of the fact that I didn't get the USPS logo until far too late in life.
Apparently I didn't either because I don't think about it.
The
What is it?
USPS logo, it's an eagle like everything else in this damn place. But I thought it was a letter going really. I thought it was a letter going really fast with speed lines. And it's not. It's just an eagle.
that rollback move I have instead of rolling back. Whoa, is that the legendary Pokemon?
How?
Or was it an Ultra Beast? I don't fucking remember. They lost me at that point.
The one that looks like a lollipop thing?
It's the purple one that's like a bee thing.
I don't know.
Ash apparently gets one.
Oh, that's the one they added in the Ultra games. I never played those, so. There's like a whole set of Ultra Beasts that I've never fucking like seen or heard anything about, just because they were in the Ultra games only.
Oh, wait, you're saying all Ultra Beasts? Because
No. Like there's a set of them. Like they added some new ones for.
They have the clown one. They have the brick one. They have the bee one. That's annoying.
Didn't they already destroy Ultra Beasts though?
Well, it's a gimmick for generation. So yes, they killed them all.
I mean, they're all in Sword and Shield pretty easily. Well, at least a good chunk of them are anyway. You just get them from like.
but they're just called Pokemon there.
Pretty much. I don't think you need Beast Balls for them anymore. That you can get Beast Balls still.
Which is just weird.
Galarians are just built different. We just call Pokemon we just call Ultra Beasts cunts and just throw them in Pokeballs like just normal, and that's all it takes.
Just throw all that lore and interesting stuff out. Oh wait, I don't need to weaken this anymore.
Oh my god.
Actually, what do I need from this thing?
Quite a bit of everything.
2 shards, question marks.
Is he doing this because we cut the tail off? If he is in future, we're not cutting that goddamn tail off.
Me when I actually never mind. I guess all monsters need me to hit them, bonk them twice.
The only sword that's swapped to its master rank involves getting like master rank Graphians.
That's a limp.
That is a limp.
Thank God it didn't go too far. Oh wait, that's a material right there.
Pardon me.
Wow, new decor is available for my room?
hammer has lost connection.
役に立てたようでよかったわ。それじゃ、セリエナに行きましょう。
Have you?
What?
Like, hammer says he's lost connection, but I'm still seeing him. Like in the list and all, is it just like the one where it tells you lost connection, but you didn't actually?
I think it's that one.
Yeah, it was that. Fair enough.
Wow, I'm so excited to hunt the Barioth.
Field team leader said Bliss Bills, but I thought it was Blitz Balls.
That'd be preferable.
Same thing.
Burial should have cutscene, yeah.
Yep. And I'm pretty sure it's at the part of the stage where the ice floor breaks.
Yes.
I should probably get stones to bonk it, maybe. It's always very funny when you have the Japanese voice track on and you compare it to the English subtitles and you just see the part where like the subtitler just overwrote the shit out of the translation. It's kind of like, alright, steady on a bit. She didn't go ahem at all. She kept herself pretty serious. Alright, I missed the thing. Palorang, go!
レリオロスに遭遇。救助に向け安全確保。
Let's be done.
You know, while I was doing this, I just noticed the fun level of detail thing where I go far away from the snow and it zoop, untouched, no dents or paths in it anymore. Just bloop, fills up all the holes I made.
まずいわ。
What a weird thing.
Do I even have a fire weapon? Like at all? I only know this thing is weak to fire. I don't know what secondary weakness is. Do I even need to fight for a fire glaive?
Probably Anjanath.
I think it's Rathalos tree. Because that has better sharpness, even though it doesn't have better raw damage. But that's fine. I can't get these yet. I know what those are. I can't get them yet.
There's a specific sword I want to get just because it was the one I had at the end of my other world run and it just looks rad as hell. You know, it's not technically like the purely most optimal.
That's me with the magical girl insect wave and rise.
Like, it is a very end game one because it's a post-release monster, and it is very powerful. I don't think it's like the optimal one, but it is really good. But mainly, it just looks sick as hell.
Oh my god, I'm out of iron ore.
Oh wow.
I think that was because I was running out of materials for Behemoth, so I threw it all into the Steamworks to just like get a semblance of stuff. Actually, I should probably go over what we're gonna need to fight and then go get fucking iron ore. I don't even like where do you even get iron ore? Just everywhere, but then
Like
maybe
low rank
is
everywhere,
best.
yeah.
Upgrade equipment. Rathalos marrow.
That's
Rathalos
master
tail.
rank.
I don't think so. I think that's low rank.
I don't remember
Based on where it is.
That probably is, actually, yeah.
Rathalos scale plus, Rathalos carapace, Rathalos wing, Rathalos medulla, Azure Rathalos scale, Azure Rathalos wing, Rathalos ruby. Holy moly.
So, we're gonna be hunting a lot of rafts next time.
You guys like Rathalos?
I remember when we had to hunt a lot of Rathalos to make me a certain sword last time, and I think it nearly killed you. Why have you withdrawn from the quest?
I have to get iron ore to even get to the upgrade.
There's a chipmunk outside. I see him.
Yeah, Marrow is low rank Rathalos. Wait, I know where that is. Why'd I even mark it? Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, I'll get it right. I'll get it right this time.
Oh yeah, I hadn't even considered. I just went to oven roast and it's the serious handler now. Because
Yes.
that's what you see when
You
you
should
oven
also do the
roast.
Steamworks.
Oh, I bet it's different.
Actually, I should do that as well, because I don't think I've ever seen her Steamworks animation.
I do have to start from the beginning in the Steamworks, though. I just filled it up recently.
Are you still getting iron ore?
No.
What are you doing?
Seeing if I have a Rathalos investigation.
I mean, you can park it until we kill this barrier.
But freak the fire. It
You
would make
don't
more
need a
sense
fire weapon to kill the barrier. We
it
can
would
kill the
make more
barrier.
sense to do this.
We can kill the barrier off now and make your fire weapon next time or whatever.
But we still have like 50 minutes.
It's not enough time to make your shit. It is enough time to kill a barrier off and then maybe start on making your shit.
Uh,
Shadowrun trilogy for free on GOG. Ooh. Might as well partake. I'll certainly take the free shit, although I'll probably won't be buying stuff on them for a while still yet. After that business with fucking the devs of Detention and the other one. Red Candle Games. Them and their fucking good old game said they were going to take it, then some decided to suddenly booted it out and said, no, we've, it's against the gamers' wishes to publish this game. It's like, yeah, sure. Didn't even know Good Old Games operated in China, but there you go. Devotion, that was it. Are you joining the quest, Chris?
and I'm figuring out what this thing is secondarily weak to.
I did see that, although I've seen there's consternation about it, because on the one hand, NASA did the really super cool thing where they just licensed the like existing really good fan translations for them, but also all of them are taking like well over a year and sometimes 2 years to release for no. They announced them for like late 2022 and sometimes some of them 2023. It's kind of like, why? Apparently is what people are saying. Like, why is it that far out? Why? Oh, it's pretty rad that they did it. I'm getting like top kudos for just being like these really good translations exist. Let's just use them. I suppose it's like for me on the outside, it gives me time to get in on the Trails shit. I did buy Trails in the Sky first on Steam in the sale there. I didn't get all three right away just because the virtue, like ease in. Like play the first one and see you make it, you like it, two and then three. So I'll probably crack into that sometime soon. I do already know, even if I don't like, say, the Trails in the Sky ones, that Cold Steel I might take too. It's entirely, not entirely different, but pretty different from what I understand. I haven't even started 3. Sure, like what you said about like 1 and 2 sounded pretty good, so I'll probably quite enjoy them.
I was reading some Twitter.com. Chris, did you say Mario Golf Super Rush has 6 courses?
What?
Did you say Mario Golf Super Rush has 6 courses?
Apparently, yeah.
Mario Golf Toadstool Tour also had 6 courses, though.
But the last Mario Golf game had 10 courses.
How many of them were original?
I don't know. I didn't play it.
Oh, fair enough.
Also, it had post-game support, and so like 6 courses of DLC, which I think you will see in Super Rush.
I mean, they did announce that at the E3.
They did.
They'll probably
that
be
was
giving
why they
them,
showed it.
they'll probably be giving me like a 20-minute segment in the next direct, don't worry.
Although I'm pretty sure the DLC was reskins of all the courses from Mario Golf 64.
They seem to be making a habit of that lately.
See, the problem with that is they didn't make character reskins from Mario Golf 64. That was the best part of Mario Golf 64.
What is this fucking thing?
Because there were 3 DLC packs. The first one,
Here.
the courses were just named what they were from Mario
There
Golf
he is.
64. But in the second and third one, I'm pretty sure they were the same courses, but they were New Super Mario Bros. U themed.
Everyone loves that.
Every time I hear about like new Super Mario Bros. Games, and New Super Mario Bros. U especially, I just think of that fucking I'm Ryu from Streets. I like dirt, waterified ice, and whatever else it was.
The new season of The Simpsons.
What direction am I going? Did you see
that
that?
one. There we go.
Wow, that was like just barely too.
You know, Ryu from Streets, the whole joke is supposed to be Ryu is the generic guy, but I'm pretty sure about 70% of people just take away, yeah, you said Ryu from Streets from that one.
Pretty much, I imagine.
Yeah, I didn't put defense on, so this is gonna suck.
I put defense on for everyone, or it should have been. You were close enough.
I put attack on.
Yeah, but I can put it on everyone. So.
No, I mean the meal.
Ah, right, okay. That's kind of like, well, I'm wearing the wide range for a reason.
Everyone loves fighting these guys. I think the Barioth moves the most of this skeleton.
I knew it. Just want to get rid of my fucking green sharpness, I swear to God. It's very funny fighting him here in Master Rank in Iceborne after fighting him in like low rank Rise and shit.
Hello?
Something else roared there too.
This is the Vipey.
This guy we can still get away with like some high rank armor, but like pretty sure based on him, like the one that's like the absolute like you gotta fucking like start doing master rank armor is like actually pretty soon. Starts with a T.
Obikadachi.
Teostra 2.
That would be convenient, because that's when I'm upgrading to master rank armor.
I'm going to enjoy fighting Iceborne's like two main final bosses while you're still in high rank armor. You're gonna need another suit, otherwise it's going to be very difficult.
I think with the insect wave, I'm fine. Sweep knife?
Yeah, those guys drop it, the cats. Ow, my bones.
Okay, what am I doing? This is like the worst arena for this, but I'll try anyway.
Oh, the groin's falling.
Oh, not descending thrust. What?
Goodbye.
And I'm dead. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know you washed up here.
Yeah, it just throws you back. Oh god, my bones. There we go. Fucker. That comes out faster and rise, that does me. Oh, it's gonna suck. Not quite, actually. Remarkably surprised. I don't have any null berries, but I really should start bringing them.
Oh, you're gonna aggro on me?
Yep.
Die.
Goodbye.
Ah.
I'll fight on in your stead. Ow.
Correct.
Ow. Yeehaw.
Oh, this arena sucks.
Ow, Jesus.
And
Oh God, why?
it's gonna be better. What the? Oh, come on.
Oh, game staggered there.
Hey, you got any hot drinks?
Yeah, working on it. Well, trying to, but I'm currently being destroyed.
Alright. Oh, thank God. If it fell in the hell ice water, that would have been bad.
There we go.
Okay, that's one annoying thing out of the way.
Tails here if you didn't carve it.
Chris, did you end up ordering your food?
No.
Oh no.
That was an accident. That was entirely an accident. I didn't even know you could do that. I was just gonna descending thrust into it, and then I hit an icicle with my body. Look at that, another one. It's very conveniently colored differently.
It's nicer than that one.
You're really stuck on the wing.
He's getting low. Not limping yet, but he's getting low. Hammer is now playing Monster Hunter World. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Fine, okay, no worries. Yeah, he's still moving.
How wide is that range?
Boy,
Yeah, alright.
this Barrioth is
Yeah.
difficult to hit.
Stop jumping, you big asshole. Supposed to be fair thinking on it, as I'm realizing that we're probably gonna need master rank gear before we thought we could. Like, while it is a thing of like it'd be nice if the top end high rank gear had lasted longer or whatever, it is kind of the thing where, you know, like getting that gear is the entire core loop of Monster Hunter, so.
Yes. I think it's more so just a question of how much of a reward is the best gear. In Monster Hunter, it's a bit of a reward. We've gotten to this part pretty good, but it's not that far into the game.
Yeah.
It's just like the intro stuff, we didn't get absolutely stomped because we had good stuff. I was thrown to the ground. You know, I'm someone who can sometimes hear. We've established by now that sometimes I hear songs in other songs. This one I'm hearing, dun 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 dun, and then I wanted to go dun 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 because it's almost Final Fantasy VII, but it's not in this one.
okay.
It's away. If it's sleeping, it's time to catch it. Fuck's sake. Jesus.
Wow, I rolled 3 times, and each time he attacked where I was going to be. That's fun.
Wow.
What's that? That's fun. That part.
Hey, got any hot drinks?
I did already use one. There we go. Jesus. Definitely coming up against the barrier of what we can do with the current gear.
Oof. Well, now we get a cutscene about something.
About her dying.
心配かけたわね。調査の途中でベリオロスの気配を感じて隠れていたの。
おかげさまでこちらはいい成果が得られましたよ。
調べたらナンパ星にモンスターの襲撃跡があったの。ベリオロスよりももっと苛烈な跡。とてつもないモンスターがこの地に存在したことになるわ。
それとこの辺りでまだ新しいものです。これが作られた原因が近くにあるはず。
そっちはどう？変わったことは？氷漬けのモンスターか。ベリオロスの仕業じゃないことは確かね。
となると
Oh, right on cue. Jesus Christ. Oh my god!
It's here. It's time.
なんてこと。みんな無事。
Damn.
It's blue colored.
It's the cover
like-
art monster.
You know, like snow. It's blue. Well, actually, snow's white. But you know, the temperature color of the snow scenes and things is blue.
まさしくイベルカーナ。
Oh, kind of the Iceborne.
おばさま。
自分を信じて生きなさい。きっとそれの謎に近づくわ。それにあの古竜は兄弟よ。きっとあんたたちの力が必要になる。
行ってきます。おばさまもどうか。では行きましょう。
Yeah, it's such a shot. All this motion blur and blinding crit light going on. Evade extender and evade window in the one gem.
What was it? You said evade extender.
Evade
just got
extender
interrupted.
and evade window in the same gem.
You're cutting out like
robotic.
crazy. We're hearing. Wait.
Ooh.
Oh, well, my internet's gone.
Now that was the letter T.
みんな緊急に集まってもらってすまない。渡りの地で警戒すべき事態が発生した。これについては5機団から報告を頼むよ。
はい。渡りの凍て地にて氷漬けとなったモンスターを発見しました。原因となる存在も確認しました。あれはおそらく古竜。その古竜ですが、海上空へと向かい、こちらの方角へと飛び去りました。現在ここ新大陸に来ていることが考えられます。
報告の通りだ。万が一を考えて最大限に警戒すべきだと思う。
我々研究班は現場にいた一機団殿の見解をもとに、それとおぼしき存在を書籍に探り当て確証を得ました。古竜の名は氷竜イベルカーナ。正式な記録に残された目撃数はわずか数例。いずれも人の立ち入らない極寒の地で登山家冒険家などに目撃されています。息吹や羽ばたきで生物が凍ったとありますが、まさか真実だったとは。
これほどの古竜が活発化したとあらば、生態系の急激な変化は必至だな。
そうしれ、その兆しこそがレイギエナの移動である。
Is the sick Luigi? Oh no, I don't have it open.
Hello, can you hear me?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
What does
Okay.
it sound like?
If you weren't still in the call, I was gonna tell Evan to type. But you know what is cool? Velcana.
Volcana is cool because it's Ice Dragon.
Yeah, the computer's lost all connection there for like a hot minute.
Should have gotten the 3080,
わか
man.
りました。
What does that have to do with my internet connection?
Don't know if you knew this, but
That's the joke.
graphics get you internet.
Oh my god, it's the first Barbarian.
イベルカーナが新大陸にいるとなると大変なことになります。私たちの担当は古代樹の森です。探索で異変を確認しましょう。
Okay, the better joke actually, I think, would have been the 3080 won't do anything for your internet, but maybe you can get a cool 3D model of your bandwidth graph and then look at it.
Ray trace it.
Just ray trace your you know, everyone does a speed test and it's just a line. What if it was 3D and cool looking? That's what the 3080 will do for you.
Should have bought a 3D printer to print a new Ethernet cable.
I'm not on Ethernet cable is the thing.
Oh wait, you guys aren't watching the cutscene. Never mind.
What
Oh, I
was it?
finished the cutscene.
I just think it's so ridiculous that they put these two monsters back to back. It's just extremely ridiculous.
Oh no, I stopped at the hub. I assumed we were done. Because it's almost 6:30.
Yeah, it's almost your time
Let's
anyway.
see. Where's my order? At the place. So I was like, yeah, I could get the cutscene out of the way. That's short enough.
Who is
Except
next?
it's not because it's a scripted expedition.
Yeah, might as well like set it up to see if we can get the quest done. If it's who I think is next, then this is like the actual point where it's like, okay, no, you need Master Rank gear.
イベルカーナが新大陸にいるとなると大変なことになります。私たちの担当は古代樹の
Oh no, no. Please God, not the red bar again. No. No.
Red bar?
We don't need Volcana research. No.
Oh, okay.
It's the best monster in the game.
Who's the best monster in the game?
I almost spoiled it.
Oh.
あれほどの力を持つ古竜が来ているなら生態系に何らかの異変が確認できるはず。例えば未発見のモンスターが騒ぎ出すとか。イベルカーナの痕跡です。周辺を調べてみましょう。
Pretty much all the scripted expeditions are the ancient forest when you think about it.
Yeah.
待ってください。この痕跡
There
は
was the Celiana one. And maybe one or two I'm forgetting, but it's mostly the
こ
ancient
の痕跡
forest.
ひょっとしてひょっとするかも。この刃の跡は広く知られたあのモンスターの痕跡。古代竜神の足跡もありますね。近くに古代竜神がいるのかな。あそこに古代竜神が。何かが活動を始めた。これから始まる大きなうねり。私たちは今その端っこに立っているのかも。
You know, we were looking for the Velkana stuff, but the handler got distracted by these other prints, and now we're on this whole other trail. I think it's her fault.
Usually is.
空気がピリピリします。
Okay.
アプトノスがまだ暖かい。そのトゲもしかして。
This Absinthe is dead.
すごい。ナルが来るが。
One fish
こちらでの発
skill.
見例は
One
未だ
fish
に
something
ありません。
away from full fish armor
アステラに
mastering.
戻って報告しましょう。
Fish shard. Sorry, I forgot what the components of master rank were.
なるほど。古代樹のそして新大陸では未発見だった。そして先ほど大有塚の荒れ地を調査していた者たちより、お前はこの状況をどう見る？
俺？そうだな。渡りの古竜が来ると生態系が急激に変化するだろう。それと同じで急激に起こった外的要因が今回の変化をもたらしているんじゃないかと。だからナルガクルガやディノバルドが暴れ出したんじゃないかな。
I saw the Nargacuga,
私も先輩と同意見です。
and now I've returned to a
未
stare.
確認だったモンスターの発見が相次ぐんじゃないかと。
ともども良い目だな。ではこれより活発化したモンスターの把握とイベルカーナの痕跡探しを行う。ご祈願はナルガクルガとディノバルドの調査を頼む。
ナルガクルガとディノバルドの調査、イベルカーナの痕跡も集めましょう。
Alright. What's your food and all look like, Chris?
It's probably gonna be here in like 2 minutes.
Alright. That's a good point to pause it anyway. So this has been handed the new shit.
Alright. Nargacuga and Glavenus and Velcana learning.
Yeah. We are definitely getting to the point where, like, if not next stream, then, you know, most likely some point during next stream we should probably start building ourselves master rank suits. As things are beginning to really hurt. Like, a lot. Yeah, thanks for playing, everyone. Just gotta say thanks for watching, but Hammer is playing. Maybe tomorrow, it depends what the preference is, because I don't want to do this tomorrow, I don't want to do 14 Eureka tomorrow, Evan. Up to you, I'm fine either way.
Oh no, that means I have to be the decider. I'm a bad decider.
You have until I run out of patience, and then I call the shot. But,
Well, looks like you're gonna be calling the shot then. Yeehaw!
So to be fair, it could also just end up being nothing, as tomorrow morning I'm getting my first COVID shot.
You should be fine for the first day.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Chris, I didn't tell you. I got my COVID shot, the second one, 2 weeks ago.
Sucks.
I told Gavin this. I don't want to sound insensitive. It didn't suck for me. It was not
That's
really
just how it is.
I didn't do anything to me. It just made my arm hurt a little bit.
Knock. My age range is like available to book it ourselves, but we're not being directly invited yet. So the next thing, when I realized I could just book it myself instead of waiting for an invite, I was like, okay, let's get this fucking done.
So I guess the question is where you fall. You will fall on the spectrum, Gavin. Will you end up like Chris, or will you end up like me, or will you end up somewhere in the middle?
I'm hoping just through sheer biological relevance I'll end up not feeling it, because my mom got it and she just shrugged it, she just walked them off, like, pretty casually. It's kind of hoping, like, I'm also built like that, but we'll see. At the same time, my oldest sister did get, like, fucking floored by hers, so... I think they also did get different vaccines as well. I don't know which one I'm getting, I just know it's not the Oxford AstraZeneca one. I specifically requested not that one, because the official advice is if you're under 40, don't take it. I'm gonna follow that just because I don't want to roll those dice.
I got the Pfizer.
I think my mom got the Pfizer as well. Yeah, she did. I remember. Because I remember her going like, what's the second word? And that was like BioNTech. I was like, that's just the other company. Yeah. Let's close all this up.
All right, the food has arrived, so I'm leaving.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Have a nice time at golf, Chris. We all appreciate you here.
Wow, thanks, Evan.
I like to say nice things.
All right, food.
I'm being summoned as well. Or maybe.
Okay.
He might just be yelling because he can. Thanks for playing, Hammer. Stream end.